I wish my throat would stop being so mean. It's been like this for like, I want to say almost 2 weeks now. I've just had a really bad, scratchy throat. I've been drinking water non-stop to try and get rid of it, but it just won't go away. It's like there's phlegm in there that's just hanging on for dear life. This is my favorite stage. By far. Plessie is the best. And because it's my favorite stage, we're going to do it 2 times. Because there's a fork in the road where we need to get a stamp or a star. And you can't get both no matter how hard you try. So, we end up having to replay the level anyway. But the level's really short, so... Before I knew about the other way to get lives, I used to do this. Because you get, I think, 2 or 3 lives every time you do this stage. Depending on how many coins you have. You get a 1-up from that. You get yourself a 1-up from this. And then this is where the fork in the road happens. So we can either go through the waterfall, which I had no idea about until my brother pointed it out, which is for your star. I almost didn't make that. That was gutsy. I was like, I don't gotta jump. It'll make it for me. I was a little bit scared there. With this one, we gotta jump, though. So we can either get the star or we can get the stamp. The star is in the waterfall. The stamp is less obvious, or less hidden. It's just on the side. Gotta go get it. I almost didn't make that. I almost overshot that. I wish I didn't have to record other things today. Because I could definitely just sit here and play this game for good solid couple hours and just get through the main game in one sitting. I don't think I'd be able to beat the entire game in a sitting, but I would definitely be able to do the main game. If I skipped a whole bunch of levels and stuff and just went straight for the end, if I used the warp pipe and stuff, I could definitely crush this game in a couple hours. So Switch Scramble Circus is the introduction of these things, which are annoying as hell. And we're gonna keep our cat bell in the back there. I don't need that. Just in case. We got ourselves a nice little hidden star here. If you miss it, you can't go back for it, so you have to replay the entire stage. Oh no. That's why we switched to our fire flower and didn't keep the catsuit on. Because I knew, deep down in my heart, I was going to screw that up eventually. But we'll get our fire flower back anyway, so... Oh no. Maybe. We might not. Apparently I'm really bad at jumping. Which is unfortunate, because that's the main point of this game. Fuck you, Kamek. Oh no! Kamek lived! Kamek survived! That bastard. Whatever, he'll die after I get all the switches. I don't need to waste my time on him. But I will if he's right here. Oh! The, like, depth perception is messing with my eyes here. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That was way harder than it needed to be. now we're just missing the stamp. That was a really bad shot. So the thing with these switches, if we get them all, this thing goes down. We don't want it to go down. We need our cat suit. Because if it goes down, we can't get that, so. We'll leave it up. Or it's a lot harder to get that. You have to bounce off the wall. Where there's a will, there's a way. So, anything's possible. Alright, let's go back for the stamp in the Plessie world. Before I forget here. And then we'll do the Toad level. Oh, but we got the casino slots. Let's go do the casino slots. I'm so bad at these. So bad. What do I want? I want cherries? Alright. Oh, fuck yeah. So bad at slots. I'm the worst. I'm the worst at slots. Alright, let's do Plessie. Let's get our stamp. Alright, so to get to the stamp, to get the stamp, you just have to avoid the waterfall, like you don't even know it's there. Which most people probably don't even know it's there, because I know I didn't. I know my brother definitely pointed that one out. And that was only because he knew where it was. Because he played the game before I did. I ended up playing this at my brother's house. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. I think I talked about it at the start, but I was like, new Mario games, there's no point in getting them because they all suck. Because they're all stupid easy. But, I mean, some of them are still fun to play. Just because they're easy doesn't mean they're boring, but I definitely enjoy having a challenge rather than just pushing buttons and hoping for the best and knowing that I'm not going to die no matter what. Unless I really screw stuff up. So yeah, that's where the stamp is. You just have to not die. Yeah, I decided not to play it because I was like, well, most Mario games nowadays are just like cut and paste boring things that focus on nothing. Like the one with the bazillions of coins. Bye, Plessie. We'll see you again in the future. I was excited when New Super Mario... I overshot it. Oh my god, I almost died. Oh my god. It's fine, just kidding. That was all planned. Gotta keep you guys on your toes. I don't wanna make you guys think that this is all just cakes and miracles here. Yeah, when New Super Mario Bros. Came out, I was stoked. And then I played it, and then... I don't know, I just didn't like it. It was really floaty, I guess. That's my main complaint. Alright, so we have to switch to our gamepad. Because if we don't switch to the gamepad, it won't let us play this stage. I bought the Pro Controller specifically for this game when this came out. Because I can't stand the tablet. It's like, the gamepad is so big, and everything's awkward on it. Like, the buttons aren't far apart or anything, it just feels wrong. It doesn't feel right in my hands. And the idea of having two screens going on at the same time kind of bugs me. I know you can turn it off, but it still bugs me. So the whole thing with Toad here is that we need to... Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. I was getting ahead of myself. The whole thing with Toad is, basically just need to collect the stars. Toad can't hurt things. Things can definitely hurt him, though, if we touch the enemies on the screen. If I can... There we go, it stuns them. If you blow into the gamepad, or talk really loud, Toad ends up going up on the platforms with the spinny propeller thing. And I didn't care that I took a hit there, because we're at the end anyway. Yeah, Captain Toad apparently got his own game. I feel like Plessie should have his own game. If he doesn't already. Because Captain Toad is just a puzzle. But Plessie is fun. Puzzles are only fun sometimes. Captain Toad is a lie. I mean, it's fun and all, but I definitely wouldn't play a game dedicated to him. So now I get to switch back to my regular controller, because the other one sucks.